everyone, welcome to Pabbly. So if you're running Facebook leads but struggling to convert those leads into customers, then this video is definitely for you. So in this video, I will show you how to send automated WhatsApp messages to your Facebook leads using Pabbly Connect. So you can engage leads in real time and boost your conversations effortlessly. So by the end of this video, you will have a fully automated system which will send WhatsApp messages to your Facebook leads. So now I'm going to show the step-by-step process of creating this automation, but before that we are going to test the automation which I have already built in. So for testing this, let's move on to my Meta for developers page for receiving my new lead. So here I'm landed to this lead ad testing tool page of Meta for developers, where it is asking me to select the page and the forms. So on my Facebook account, I have created this page, that is Digital Dynamics, which I'm going to select over lead ad testing tool page. So now let's select this page, and here you can see I'm getting my page. So I have selected it, and afterwards I'm going to select my form, that is new lead ads form. Now I have to delete my previous lead because I can create only one lead per form as I am working on the test mode, but no worries, you can create many leads in your live mode. So now let's delete our previous lead, and here you can see as I have clicked over this button, that is delete lead, my lead has been deleted successfully. Now let's click over this preview form button for getting our new lead ads form, which can be seen here. And now I am going to fill this form providing first name as Smart. So now let's type it, and afterwards I am going to enter my last name as user. So now let's again type this word user, and here I am going to enter the email address of my lead, that is smartuser@pabblytudes.com. So here I have provided the email address as well, and now I am going to enter the mobile number. So now let's type the mobile number over here, and afterwards I am going to submit this form by selecting this continue button, and afterwards I am going to simply click over this submit button for submitting my form. And here you can see as I have clicked over this submit button, my form has been successfully submitted. Now as we have submitted our form, a message might be sent to the WhatsApp of my lead. Yes, you heard it right. So for checking it, let's move on to my WhatsApp with me. So here you can see in my WhatsApp, I am successfully receiving a message, and here you can see that I am getting the same name which I have recently entered over my Facebook lead ads forms. And this message says, hello smart user, we are excited to welcome you to our digital marketing services, and here this message is providing me 20% off on my first campaign. So now you can see that I am sending WhatsApp messages offers to my Facebook lead. So if you also want to build this automation for sending offers to your Facebook leads, then watch this video till the end. So to set up this automation, you have to access Pabbly Connect, and for accessing the Pabbly Connect, you just have to type its URL over the new tab, that is pabbly.com/connect, and once you will enter the URL, you will be getting the landing page of Pabbly, which can be seen here. And on this page you can see we are getting two options, that is sign in and sign up free. So if you are a new user, you can simply click over this sign up free, but if you are an existing user, you can simply click over this sign in. And if you sign up your account for free over the Pabbly Connect, you get 100 free tasks every month for practicing Pabbly Connect. But before moving on forward, I am going to tell you about Pabbly Community. So here you can see this is the page of Pabbly Community, where automation users, marketers and business owners gather to share their ideas, ask questions and get relevant updates regarding using the Pabbly applications. So you can also join Pabbly Community now and grow your business with us. And if you wish to join the Pabbly Community, you can find link in the description given below. Now let's move on to my Pabbly Connect again, and here I am going to simply click over this sign in, and once you finish your sign up, you will be getting this all Pabbly apps page, where you can see these are the products provided by Pabbly. And as we are going to integrate some applications, we will be using this Pabbly Connect app, which can integrate different applications and start automating your work. So for that, you simply have to click over this access now button, and we will be landed to the dashboard page of Pabbly Connect. And on this dashboard page, you can see these are the folders I have created, and inside these folders I have created many workflows by integrating many different applications. So if you also want to create your own folder, you simply have to click over this create a new folder button, and here you have to provide the folder name, and if you want, you can even select your parent folder as well. And afterwards you just have to click over this create button, and your folder will be created. And now I'm going to create a workflow. So for that, you simply have to click over this create workflow button, and here you will be getting this option for selecting the workflow builder. So here we are getting two workflow builder, that is beta, which is modern, faster and more flexible, and another workflow builder we are getting is classic, which will provide you stable and familiar approach. So here I'm going to use this newly launched workflow builder beta. So for that you simply have to click over this select button, and here you will be getting this dialog box for entering the workflow name. So now let's provide a name to my workflow here. So here I am providing it the name send WhatsApp offers to Facebook leads, and from here I am going to select my folder as automation. Now let's click over this create button, and here you can see we are receiving this pop-up which says workflow created successfully, and we are landed to a workflow page where you can see this option of adding the trigger. Now you might be thinking, what is this trigger? So trigger is our first application, or the application which is going to initiate a workflow. So in this case I want to initiate my workflow as soon as I receive a new lead from my Facebook lead ads. So here I'm going to select my trigger app as Facebook lead ads. So now let's click over this add trigger button, and here we are getting this trigger setup page where I'm going to select my trigger app as Facebook lead ads, and afterwards I'm going to select my app event as new lead instant. Now let's click over this connect button, and here we are landed to this connection page where if you want to use your existing connection you can use this, that is select existing connection, and if you want to build your new connection then follow me. So here I'm going to select this add new connection, and here I'm getting my new connection name, and you have to make sure that your Facebook account must be logged in. Now let's click over this connect with Facebook lead ads, and here I'm getting the option for selecting my Facebook account, and if you haven't logged in your Facebook account then Pabbly will ask you to log in your Facebook account first. So now I'm going to select this continue button, and here you can see as I have selected this button my connection has been created successfully, and here I'm getting this option for selecting the page name and the lead gen form. So I have already shown you that on my Facebook account I have created this page which I'm going to select. So now let's select it over my Pabbly Connect. So here you can see I'm getting this page, so I'm going to select it, and afterwards it is asking me to select the lead gen form. So here I'm going to select my this form, that is new lead ads form, as I want to receive the data from only this particular form. And if you want to receive the data from all the forms created under this page then you can even select all lead gen forms over here. Now let's select this new lead ads form over here. Now as we have selected our form, now I'm going to enable this toggle of simple response so that we can receive the response in simple format. Now let's click over this save and send test request, and here you can see it is waiting for the webhook response. So for providing the webhook response we have to do the test submission, and for doing the test submission we have to receive a new lead, and for receiving the new leads let's move on to my Metaphor developers page with me. So here you can see I'm landed to my Metaphor developers page where on this option of resources I am getting this developer tools. So here you have to select this developer tools, and you will be getting this developer tools page where you have to select this tool, that is lead ads RTU debug tool, and you will be landed to the lead ad testing tool page where you have to select the page, that is digital dynamics, and afterwards I'm going to select the form, that is new lead ads form, and again I have to delete my previous lead because I'm working on test mode. And now as I have clicked over this delete lead button, my lead has been deleted. Now let's click over this preview form button, and here we are getting our form. Now let's fill this form providing my first name as demo, last name as user. So now let's type user over here, and afterwards I am going to enter my email as demoUser@pabblytudes.com. So here I have entered my email address as well, and now I am going to enter my phone number also. Now let's click over this continue button, and afterwards let's click over this submit button for submitting a new lead ads form, and here you can see my form has been successfully submitted. Now let's move on to my Pabbly Connect to check whether we are receiving the response over there or not. So here you can see in my Pabbly Connect I am successfully receiving this response, that is response A, with all the fields which I have recently filled over my new lead ads form. So with this we have successfully integrated our trigger app. So as we have received our lead, now I am going to send automated WhatsApp messages. So for that we have to add our action app, and we can have many action applications or action apps according to the workflow. So for adding our action app we just have to click over this add new action step button, and here we are landed to this action setup page where I am going to search for the WhatsApp Cloud API. So here I am getting this application, that is WhatsApp Cloud API. So I am going to select it, and afterwards I am going to select my app event as send template message new. Now let's click over this connect button, and here we are landed to this connection page where if you want to use your existing connection you can select it, and if you want to build a new connection then follow the steps which I am going to show you. So So here, as I have clicked over this add new connection, we are getting a new connection name, and here it is asking me to enter the token. So for getting the token, you can visit this help desk, which will show you the document for getting your token. So now let's click over this learn more, and here you can see that I'm getting this document which contains videos by using which you can set up your WhatsApp Cloud API inside Pabbly Connect, and here you're also getting a video for generating permanent token inside WhatsApp Cloud API. And with videos, we have even provided the necessary steps for setting your API setup, and I have already set up my WhatsApp Cloud API. So now let's move on to my API setup, and here we are getting this option for generating access token. So now let's select it, and here I'm going to select my Facebook account. So now let's click over this reconnect, and here I'm getting my access token. So now let's copy it and paste it over the Pabbly Connect. So here I'm going to paste the API token, and afterwards it is asking me to enter the phone number ID and the WhatsApp business account ID. So for getting this, let's move on to the API setup page again, and here you can see I'm getting this phone number ID. So now let's copy it and paste it over the Pabbly Connect. So here I'm going to paste it, and afterwards again I'm going to copy the WhatsApp business account ID. So now let's copy it and paste it again. So here I have provided all these details. Now let's click over the save button, and here as I have clicked over the save button, my connection has been created successfully, and the first field we are getting for entering the receiver's phone number. So you can map the receiver's phone number so that you don't have to enter the phone number again and again. So now you might be thinking, what is this mapping? So mapping is basically inserting the data from the previous step so that you don't have to enter your values again and again, as mapping makes the field dynamic. So here I'm going to map the phone number of my lead from the response which I am receiving from Facebook lead ads, and the process of mapping is simple. You just have to select the field which you want to map, and from here you have to select the application where you are receiving the data. So here you can see I am receiving this phone number, so I am going to map it. So by this way you can map your fields, and afterwards we are getting this option for selecting the template ID. So for getting the template ID, you have to go to the API setup page again, and here you can see we are getting this option for creating our own template. So you just have to select it, and you will be landed to this WhatsApp manager where you can create your own message template by simply selecting this button, that is create template. And here I am going to use my this template, that is Facebook leads. So now I am going to show you this template. So here you can see this is the message template which I am going to use, and here you can see this variable. So I am going to use this variable for sending personalized message to my leads. So now let's move on to my Pabbly Connect and select this template over here. So here I am going to select my template as Facebook leads. So now let's search for it, and here I am getting my template ID. So I am going to select it, and afterwards it is asking me to enter the language code. So as I have created my template in English language, I will be entering my language code as English. So I am going to enter EN over here. Now we are getting this option for selecting the template name. So I am going to just refresh it, and here you can see I am getting the same template name, and afterwards we are getting this field which says template has header. So as you can see that my template doesn't have any header, so I am going to select no over here, which is already selected from this drop down, and afterwards we are getting this field for entering the header type. So if you don't have any header type, you just have to enable mapping over here, and you have to leave this field blank. So now I am going to remove this text from here, and here we are getting some of the fields which are not necessary, and the next field we are getting which says template has body, and as my template has body, I am going to select yes from this drop down, and afterwards we are getting this option for entering the variables. So here on this variable I am going to enter the name of my lead. So now let's map the name. So here I am going to map it from the response which I am receiving from Facebook lead ads. So here I have mapped the first name, and afterwards I am going to map the last name of my lead, and now the next field says template has button, and as you can see that my template doesn't have any button, so I am going to select no from here, which is already selected, and here we are getting some of the fields which are not necessary. Now for recipient's number, I am going to add my phone number so that I can show you the response which I am receiving. So now I am going to add my phone number over here. So here I have added my mobile number. Now let's click over the save and send test request button. So here I am going to select the save and send test request button, and as I have clicked over the save and send test request, I am receiving a positive response which demonstrates that we might have built in the connections. So for testing this, let's move on to my WhatsApp with me. So here you can see in my WhatsApp I am successfully receiving a personalized WhatsApp message which says hello demo user, which means we are getting the same name which we have recently entered over our Facebook lead lead ads form. So now you can see that how easily I have built in an amazing automation which can send offers to your leads received from Facebook lead ads. So you can also create an amazing automation like this for your own business. So what are you waiting for? Start using Pabbly Connect now and stay tuned to our YouTube channel for learning more about Pabbly and creating many more amazing automations and integrations like this. And if this video is really helpful, then hit the like and subscribe button, and if you have any doubt, don't forget to mention it in my comment section. And for your reference, I have added the link of this workflow in my description, so make sure to check it out. So thank you for watching this video. Not only this automation, you can build many more integrations like this by just using Pabbly Connect. So if you have any doubt, you can mail us at support@pabbly.com, and if you have any queries, you can post it over the forums.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issue, then you can visit the URL given over here. So start using Pabbly Connect for free now.